Hi everyone, it's AlyMew. Yay! Crunch time for me at the moment as it is early week of May. I need to finish all my projects by May 20th for my university, which brings us to the topic I wanted to talk about. Responsibilities and time management. I know and I'm sure all of you have felt the time crunch for certain things, especially dealing with school. Before I became more involved with YouTube, I was very much involved with the student activities of school. I even intermingled and collaborated with several anime clubs from different colleges in New York City. This was when I was a treasurer of the anime club. All I did was handle, being at events, also making sure that fundraising money was all accounted for, filling out forms to get funds to go to our trips. The president during some semesters were MIA, missing in action, because they were in their senior year and had priorities with school and of course life. The treasurer, me, the secretary, and the vice president would step in with no questions asked. I even ended up 2 times each year, actually not 2 times, more like every 2 times in a row each year I had to spot hotel rooms for everyone because the checks from our university was going to come in late, and if we didn't have that money, which I rolled my credit card to pay, just to pay for the hotels for then, and then I'd be reimbursed, and nobody was willing to do that, and I was willing to do that, and I did get my money back, thank God. So last September, we were wondering who would take the role of president. Naturally, it should be the vice president, but her major is known as the no-life major and could not step up to the plate. I debated with uncertainty because at this point, my YouTube channel had grown so much. I had set my eyes on being part of the Fragdoll Cadet program. I was streaming more often, holding open lobbies every Sunday on both the 360 and PS3. My friends that I known for in my 2-year program in university, they were all like, well, we'll help out. And I was like, are you guys sure that you guys will help out? Because I know the semester will be crazy and I don't know how to really be a president. I had been given the words of agreement that confided in me that yes, they would help me. I wasn't going to be alone in this endeavor. In a blink of an eye, I was just standing in front of new and old faces of anime club in our school. Certain things took place as the month passed. Everything was going okay. We were planning our bake sales and flea market participations. For flea market, the volunteer rate was off-putting actually. Wow, I messed up my words. Off-putting because there'd be gaps of time slots where people could not show up to the bake sale. I had done this for previous years where I'd just show up and just stay there for almost the whole day until my class starts. And also I would bring in summer kimonos for other people to lend, maid dresses, cosplay wigs, so when we have a theme, other people can also dress up as well. Anyway, October rolled in and New York Comic Con was around the corner. I had decided that I wanted to go, and when I asked my boyfriend at the time if he wanted to go, he flipped out. I didn't decide with him. That's why he got mad, because I was not planning it with him together. And we had a huge argument, and the thing is, he was the first person that I asked to, you want to go with me? And he somehow got pissed about that. Anyway, years after years being with my boyfriend, I could not compromise anymore because he was being overly protective of me and he wanted me to do things his way. So after 10 years, I finally broke off ties with him permanently. My spirit was broken as going to anime club was seen as a chore. There were times that I might have missed a day, or the officers who were very good friends of mine started to get upset at me without really telling me. And when I am there, they were upset that I wasn't watching anime that was being played on the projector screen because I was busy working on my homework. Now, here comes the interesting part. They started gossiping and talking behind my back because of this. They also didn't think it would be good to really communicate with me further, to further upset me, since I just recently broke up with my boyfriend. But even then, I wasn't realizing that I was neglecting club or being unmotivational about it. The vice president, who was there to take my place if I could make it, couldn't take my place because, obviously she was really busy as well. And our class rep was supposed to go to a lot of student meetings to make sure that we had that, check mark attendance, because if you missed, I think 3 times, our funds would get cut in half. And that's what happened. Our class rep didn't show up and we lost half our funds. Another thing is, I was also being accused of spending my time playing games because I uploaded a video at maybe 12 p.m. when I was in class. The thing is, you guys know, as YouTubers, we actually record things way in advance. I have so many gameplay that you guys might be asking, hey, did you just go on the Xbox 360, PS3? No, these gameplays were probably months old because I need to have, stuff saved up so I can use it just in case if, I get on and I don't have good gameplay. I will, obviously have to play more. Usually I have okay gameplay. They're just not great. Anyway, and you know that on YouTube you have scheduled upload. So I can set this to be released on a certain amount of time, and they didn't understand that and they jumped to conclusions. So anyway, by then I've submitted my application to the Fragile Cadet program. I was also going through the process of it, and I just recently, secured my sponsorship with Elgato Game Capture HD. And I felt a drop of hope of positivity actually happening in my life when that happened. And what was even amazing was that I found out that out of the 150 girls that applied, I was the top 12 that they had chosen for the Fragile Cadets. That was when I knew I was biting more than I could chew. There's no way I can balance school, work, working out, streaming, YouTube events, tutorial videos, and then anime club. Regardless if it costs me my so-called friends, because the ones who stay true can understand from my situation that, they are truly human. I made a mistake. But the ones who wrote me off so easily, even though I pulled through for them or helped them when they needed it the most, I was there for them. I think one of them forgot this one situation where she called me really late, saying that her parents had a huge argument and she had nowhere to go. I dropped my plans that day to make sure she could have, a good hostess. I let her come into my house. I, made sure I was entertaining her. I was neglecting her, and, she slept over with me. All that good stuff. But, in the end, I'm not mad at anyone from club at all. I'm quite neutral about it. I just didn't like that I've been talked behind my back, and, still right now about the whole situation, all I know is that I should have never said anything, agreed yes to being president when I couldn't do it, and do not rely on other people if you cannot do it yourself. So right now we're gonna do quick comments from last week. Scotty125 says, my friends all know I do YouTube. They're all cool with it. My parents are obviously to it, but no, I do it all the same. I do it with or without their permission just because I love doing it. I think just do what makes you happy. Sometimes it's hard doing what makes you happy and YouTube, but some things just need time to get it right, and YouTube is a big commitment for regular decent content. I totally agree that you should do what makes you happy, because in the end, you're gonna have to deal with yourself. So do what makes you certainly happy, and don't hurt anybody on the process though. Lady Outs 420 says, my family and friends are the same way about my gaming. They think it's a waste of time and I'm going nowhere with it. A lot of people hope that I give it up for something else, hoping it's a phase. Made me happy to hear I'm not alone in this. Also, to have a great boyfriend who games with me, supports me, and has watched me grow in my gaming. You got to show everyone one day that you made it and didn't stop dreaming. It's the best feeling to prove to the ones that doubted you that they were wrong. I definitely agree that when you make it out, set your mind into one goal, even though people are against it. And when you reach the top, it's such an amazing feeling because you're like, I made it. And that's what all matters. Hitomi Love says, I love your voice. I don't see anything wrong doing what you like the most. My friends in real life make fun of my videos. But hey, I'm doing what I like. Screw them. Totally true. Hitomi, we need to be confident, be strong, and I want to share my experience with you guys and what's, really happening on my side of the world. So you guys know that you're not alone if you guys don't have support, and just keep at it, okay? And just do it because you love it. So back to the topic of a hand about responsibilities. Has there ever been a time when you guys took on too much responsibility? How did you guys deal with it? What was the story? Please comment below, and if you guys have something extraordinary or something that catches my eye, I will be talking about it next week and feature that at the end of the video of my next commentary. So thank you guys so much for listening, and I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary.